You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
I'm Amy with Northwest German Shepherd Rescue, and this is Trooper. He is a 3-year-old male, new to rescue. He was surrendered to a shelter by his family when they lost their home and could not take him with them. He is a very nice dog, does like people, will become guardy of his person once he has chosen you and decided that you're his family. He's going to be the kind of dog who is protective, and so he's going to need an experienced owner to make sure he doesn't get himself into trouble trying to guard people against the wrong things. As you can see, he's absolutely stunningly beautiful. He does have some stuff on his paw, on his foreleg, and he's got a little bit of skin inflammation. It's pyoderma, which is basically an allergy on his skin. So he would be a good candidate to be on a grain-free diet, which is strongly recommended for dogs anyway, because the shepherds tend to do better on grain-free. They really don't need to have all those carbs and stuff added in. It doesn't seem to be bothering him right now. He's just on a course of antibiotics to make sure that doesn't get infected or anything. It's not going to be anything that gives him long-term special needs, and so we think that's going to be just fine, but people do need to be aware that if they don't keep him on a strict grain-free diet, that he may develop those inflammations on his skin. He doesn't really prefer their company. When he's out and about with the other dogs, he kind of tolerates them. You know, he doesn't bug them, but he also keeps to himself. He doesn't really seem to prefer to play with them very much. So he's probably going to be best as an only dog, ultimately, I think. He should not be around cats. We had a cat introduction and he failed miserably. He hackled and barked and was more interested in chasing the cat than anything else. So he can't be in a home with cats. He has been around puppies and done just fine. He does fine if I put him in the crate. He doesn't seem to, he doesn't break out or anything and doesn't cause any destruction. So crate training, I would think, would be a must for him. He's the kind of dog who, once he loves you, he really, really loves you. And when I'm sitting down at night, he wants to just crawl inside of me if he possibly can. He's very lovey. But he's a little over the top with it at times. So he really needs to have a firm, experienced owner who can provide good, strong leadership for him. He is crate trained, though he doesn't prefer it. He will bark if left alone. I would also say that, he's this beautiful young male, but he is also pretty needy. He's kind of a needy guy. He wants to be with his person a lot. He does get some separation anxiety, and that may be because he's just lost his family and he's still trying to figure things out, or it may just be who he is, and he's always going to have that separation anxiety. It's kind of hard to tell until he gets into a permanent family. If you'd like to meet Trooper, fill out an application at northwestgermanshepherd.org and we will give you a call. Right?
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.